Hello, little story lovers, and welcome to our magical story corner. Today, we're going to meet a very special friend named Frits. Are you ready? Let's begin. Frits the little koala was a very kind and cheerful friend. He loved to play and share his big, sunny smiles with everyone. But Frits had one little, teeny tiny problem. He was very, very forgetful. And what did he forget? Well, he always forgot to say two very important words. Thank you. Can you guess what happened? One beautiful morning, it was Fritz's birthday. His aunt came to visit, carrying a big, brightly wrapped present just for him. Fritz's eyes sparkled with excitement. He ripped open the paper and found a brand new toy car inside. He smiled a huge smile, hugged the car tightly, and then he just walked away to play without saying a single word. His aunt looked a little sad, but Frits didn't notice. Later that day, Frits was playing in the park when his best friend, Pip the possum, came over. Pip was holding a delicious slice of sweet honey cake. Want some, Frits? Pip asked, breaking the cake in half. Fritz's tummy rumbled. He took the cake and gobbled it up happily. It was so yummy, but once again, he forgot something. He wiped his sticky paws and ran off to the swings, forgetting to say thank you to his friend. The next day, Frits wanted to ride a bicycle, but he didn't have one. His kind friend, Bella the bunny, saw him looking sad. "You can borrow mine, Frits," she said, pushing her shiny blue bicycle towards him. Frits was so excited. He jumped on the seat and started pedaling as fast as his little legs could go. "Whee!" he shouted as he rode off down the path. But poor Bella was left standing there as Frits once again rode away without remembering those important words. Fritz's mother saw everything. She noticed when he forgot to thank his aunt and Pip and Bella. At first, she was patient, hoping he would remember on his own. She knew Frits had a good heart. He was just a bit forgetful. But after a few days, she knew she had to help him. So, one morning, while Frits was eating his breakfast of yummy eucalyptus leaves, his mother came over with something in her hand. It was a soft, red checkered handkerchief. She gently took Fritz's front leg and tied the handkerchief around it in a neat little bow. Frits looked down at his leg, confused. "Why is this on my leg, Mom?" he asked, wiggling his paw. "It feels funny." His mother smiled a warm, gentle smile. "This, my dear Frits, is a special handkerchief. Every time you look down and see it, you'll think to yourself, why am I wearing this? And then you'll remember, whenever someone is kind to you or gives you something, you should always say thank you. We'll call it the reminder handkerchief." Frits grumbled a little bit. "The reminder handkerchief. That's a strange name. I don't like it," he said, trying to pull it off. But his mother just patted his head and said, "Let's just try it, okay?" And you know what? The reminder handkerchief worked like magic. Later that day, Pip shared his juicy berries with Frits. Just as Frits was about to run off, his eyes caught the bright red handkerchief on his leg. He stopped. He thought, "Oh, why am I wearing this?" And then he remembered it. He turned to Pip, smiled his biggest smile, and said, "Thank you, Pip. These are delicious." Pip's face lit up with happiness. The next time Bella let him borrow her bicycle, Fritz saw the handkerchief again. He remembered his manners right away. "Thank you so much, Bella," he called out as he rode. Bella waved happily. Again and again, the little red handkerchief helped Fritz remember it. "Thank you," he said to the mailman for a letter. "Thank you," he said to his teacher for a sticker. After 3 days of wearing the reminder handkerchief, Fritz's mother came to him. She saw that he was saying thank you all on his own, without even looking at his leg. She smiled and gently untied the red bow. The handkerchief was gone. Fritz looked at his bare leg, then looked up at his mother with his big brown eyes. He gave her the warmest, kindest smile and said, "Thank you, Mom." From that day on, Fritz never forgot his manners again. He learned that 2 small words, "thank you," were not just words. They were like little sparks of sunshine that could make someone's day brighter. And that is the story of Fritz and his reminder handkerchief. I hope you enjoyed our story today. Remember, just like Fritz, a simple thank you can make a big difference. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to join us for our next story adventure. Bye for now.